Hey guys, what's going on? This is Blee from Nerf Gun Attachments. I have this O-TAC Hammershot S1 mod kit from Orange Modworks O-TAC gear line. They sent me this so I could bring you guys this review.
Nerf Gun Attachments Modification Guide.
Let's open it up and see all what we got inside. Right, so here's the new spring. Here's the new trigger. This is the new hammer. Feels very nice. And this is the cylinder axle. We have the replacement cylinder. Only this time we get 6 shots instead of 5. That is really cool. Let's open up our Hammershot. Alright, we got the Hammershot pried open. I left all the screws in the other half of the shell so I don't lose them. You'll want to do something similar or place them aside in some kind of container. Alright, here we see the inner workings of the Hammershot. This is the cylinder. This is the plunger tube right here with the plunger rod in there. This is our spring. A lot less beefy than our Orange Modworks spring. That's the trigger here. It's all rather simple. And in fact, once we pop out, there we go. Pop out the cylinder. This whole piece comes out. Oh yeah. This is such a self-contained unit. Yeah, you can fire it and work it outside of the blaster body. That is so cool. I love my Hammershot. Look at that. Alright, so we can actually set the whole shell off to the side, get it out of the way. Alrighty, let's just jump right in. I'm going to take this screw out here. Pop this piece off. We got the trigger. Got the trigger out. Looking at the triggers, they look pretty similar. This one's probably built out of a stronger plastic. It's a little more rubbery. And it's black. It has a cool Orange Modworks logo there. Next, pop that out. Very simple. We have to switch out the hammer. And that requires pushing out these little thing. Okay, get a little hammer, doing something soft, and knock out these little pegs. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, it's coming right out. There we go, easy peasy. Now let's do the same for this one. Alright, and there you have it. So we can get rid of these pieces and our original spring here. If you squeeze them, you can really tell the difference. It's easy. It's a lot harder to squeeze the Orange Modworks spring. It's an easy base way to tell. Okay, so now we're going to take these pieces, going to grab our new hammer, put it right back on in there. Okay, there we go. Do the same thing again, hammer it in. And we'll do the same with the plunger. Alright. Get in there. Make sure you do this on a soft surface. Okay, that was very easy. We got that installed. It's free flowing. You don't want it to be stiff. You want it to be loose, nice and loose. Should I tape under that O-ring? Yeah, why not? Since we're here. Okay, guys. I had a little bit of technical difficulty. You missed the whole part where I cut this tape and lined under the O-ring here on the plunger head. I lined tape all around the inside of there. Then I put the O-ring back on and I put some silicone grease all around there to lube it up. But you missed that, so you'll never see that again. Pity. So the next step would be to put this bad boy back, put the plunger head back in the plunger tube. Okay. Just like that. Got a nice tight fit. This is where this goes. The hammer, the bottom hole, you put that in there like that. Push it all the way down. Like so. Okay. This next step, we putting the trigger back on, okay? The new trigger actually. So and you wanna kinda, you know what we could do? Let's pull this trigger back. Make this a little easier on ourselves. The metal rod goes in the hole of the trigger right here, and there's another tiny hole here. I don't know if you can see it, but this little piece of the spring has to go in that hole, while this other piece of the spring right there stays behind that white piece of plastic right there. So let's see if we can't get it in there. Yep, like that, and then we'll wind it up ourselves. Then we'll push this all the way back forward. Okay. And it should sit in there like that. Next, let's put this protecting plate back on top. This hole is where the pin and the trigger goes, okay? So just place it right up there like that, push it down a little bit, and then grab your screwdriver if you can find it and start screwing these screws back in. Alright, next, make sure you don't mix up springs. This is you can tell the difference. This is the old skinny spring, and then this is the slightly heavyweight spring right here, the Orange Modworks has sent us right here. So we'll just slide that on real quick. Squeeze it up in there. There we go. Make sure it clicks in there, it sits right in the center, and then you can test it. Make sure this orange bar goes through the bottom of the handle right there, and then, yep, working perfectly. Perfectly, except I think I got it on upside down. Seems to taper off. Yeah. Seems like the top is smaller than the bottom. Slide that on there. Yep. So look out for that, guys. I just pulled a noob move here. The bottom is actually wider than the top. Now let's practice one more time. It's a little harder now, isn't it? Okay. Perfect. Now we can put this back into the shell. Up. Except I forgot the spring popped off on the back, so you just hook it back in right in there like so, and then right onto this white piece. There we go. Okay, everything looks perfect. Let's put it back in the shell. Slide it right onto these posts. Easy. Everything fits perfectly. It's time to throw our You need this piece, by the way, too. It goes right in here like that. Next, we can throw this in here, like so. This little ring here has to go in front of this gray piece. Yes. So, what do? Make sure it goes in front and clicks in right there. It's flush. Now this piece goes in the end here, and it slides right into there, just like that. Now there we test it again outside. Looks good. It rotated everything. Let's put this annoying tactical rail nub, or whatever you want to call it, tooth, this little piece that clicks in to everything, and then let's seal it back up. This so far was a very simple mod. That's it. Everything feels good. What you want to do now is test it. First without darts. Just cock it back, and it should rotate just like that. But this cylinder and the way it's designed holds open the air restrictor. That's why I didn't bother removing the air restrictor, because it's held open, which is the same thing. Just easy. Thanks Orange ModWorks for the drop-in kit. Really, drop in. This was so much easier than I thought, because if you've seen some other reviews, they had to tweak it and do some modifications of their own and shave and cut down things and all kinds of trickiness. But mine is working right out the box. It's a true drop-in kit. Now you don't want to dry fire this, because that would be degrading your parts. That would be hitting pretty hard. You just pull down the trigger a little more, pull down the hammer a little more, and then squeeze in the trigger and release the hammer like that. And let's do that again to make sure it rotates again. And it rotates again. Let's do that again. And let's try it again. One more time. And it rotated every time. And it's working. Let's load it up with darts. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got the darts. We can load 6 now. Uh-oh. Very nice tight fit. Now let's shoot this thing. Let's see what this thing can do. Look at that, flawless. I'm almost disappointed. I was ready to break out the Dremel, hacksaw, chisel, everything. I was ready to really work this kit. I was ready to tear down everything to get this kit to work, and it's just working right out of the box. It looks great. Oh my god. I have 6 shots now. This hammer feels nice, and I think it's almost, I think it's easier if you have smaller hands. Yeah, this will be easier to use than the stock hammer that it came with, due to the way, you get this extra little lip back here. Yeah, feels good. People have, I love everything. I love the trigger. Excellent. So, my final thoughts on the O-TAC gear. O-TAC Hammershot S1 kit. It really has elevated my game, because I have 6 shots, count them. 6 shots from my Hammershot. This is really a 6 shooter now. The trigger feels really good. The hammer is amazing. Very tactile. You get a good grip on there, and it feels nice in your hands too, just like the trigger. Oh man, I'm definitely going to be buying another one of these, so I can dual wield my hammer shots with 6 shots each. it's just amazing, and it worked right out of the box. The early units, it was no secret that they had some trouble with the initial output of these kits, but now it seems like they worked out all the kinks, because it is flawless, and I'm happy and sad. I was looking forward to a good project, but works perfectly. Oh my gosh, it is easier to operate. It's just it's I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. You got to get one of these. I'll put a link in the description, but I think they're sold out right now. So I guess, I mean, you can keep just watching that page and see if they get more in stock. I hope so, because I myself will buy another one or maybe even two of these things. Oh my gosh. So that's that. Another easy mod, because remember, I have modded things and I'm a tinkerer by nature, but I'm not a modder. But I'm not a modder though, so remember that. I'm a noob. I'm pretty much a noob at modding things, and this, there wasn't too much editing in this video. I did this in one shot, pretty easy, dropped it in, and it's done. I love it. But anyway, I'll put a buy link down in the description, and you can check out Orange Mod Works website. I'll put a link down there. Link to everything in the description. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. And subscribe.